Okay, so I'm looking at this diagram you've pulled for today, the tree of life, your soul's journey.
Hmm.
And at first glance, I mean, it looks like this incredible piece of psychedelic art, which is a vibrant, swirling tree.
It's beautiful, yeah. But it's much more than that.
Right, because when you actually read the text that's sort of woven into it, it stops being just a picture. It becomes this, well, this very specific map of spiritual existence.
It's a framework, exactly. It uses that really organic metaphor of the tree to explain something as huge as, well, reincarnation.
And the mission for this deep dive is to really unpack how this diagram tries to completely dismantle the way we think about the self.
It really does. I mean, our modern idea of the self is so often about isolation, right? I am me, you are you.
And this argues that's just an illusion.
A total illusion. It says that our individuality is secondary. The text states pretty clearly that while we look like we're separate people walking around, we are all spiritually connected parts of one single organism.
So let's trace that structure then,
Mhm.
because it builds the idea up very logically. It starts at the very, very edge with the line, your life is a single leaf.
That's the entry point. It's smart because it acknowledges that feeling of being an individual. A leaf looks distinct.
It has its own shape, its own unique pattern.
Totally. But the text argues this independence is just, well, it's temporary, it's functional. You are, in essence, one tiny photosynthesis factory for something much, much bigger.
And if you follow that leaf stem back, you get to the branches. And this is where it introduces the idea of soul groups.
And this is where it can get a little sticky for people. The source is claiming that the people in your life, your family, your closest friends, even your colleagues, they're not there by accident. They're your soulmates.
But it's redefining that term soulmate, isn't it? Because we think of it as a romantic thing.
Completely.
This diagram is putting, your sibling or that annoying coworker on the same branch as you.
Exactly. It just strips all the romance out of it.
Yeah.
In this model, soulmate just means you're close by for a reason. You're clustered together on the same limb to grow together, which implies that any friction you feel, that's part of the design. It's not a bug.
So if we zoom out even further, past the branches, we get to the trunk. The diagram calls this the collective identity.
This is the anchor. The source suggests that we're all part of these huge soul groups, like national or cultural identities, that can span across many lifetimes. So you're not just a leaf, you're part of a whole heritage that's represented by that trunk.
Which, that implies this has been going on for a long, long time. The tree doesn't just pop into existence.
And that's the engine of the whole system. The diagram calls it the eternal cycle. It's reincarnation. The idea that existence isn't a straight line from birth to death, it's a continuous unfolding.
That brings us to what I think is the most striking analogy of the whole thing. The part that says, your body is a temporary vessel.
Oh, yeah.
It explicitly compares the human body to clothing.
It's such a utilitarian view, isn't it? It says your true self is this eternal soul, and your body is just an outfit you put on for one season, for one lifetime.
You wear it, it gets worn out.
And then you discard it. You get a new one for the next season.
So if the body is just a disposable outfit, it really begs the question of why we have to go through all the wear and tear. Why do we suffer?
The diagram has an answer for that right down at the roots. There's a section called Hardships Are Meaningful Experiences.
Meaning they're not bad luck?
Not at all. They're nutrients. The struggle is the point. It reframes suffering not as something to be avoided, but as the essential fertilizer that allows the entire tree to grow.
So without the nutrients of hardship, the leaves can't develop.
Precisely. Your pain serves the whole.
Wow. That's a massive shift in perspective. You go from seeing yourself as this solitary island to being, well, a leaf on an ancient structure.
It totally forces you to reevaluate your daily life. And I guess that's the thought to leave you with. If your body, your status, your current context, if it's all just temporary clothing for this one trip around the sun, how does that change the way you view the people, those other soulmates growing right there on the branch next to you today?